This was the 11th against the 13th. The local rivals in Lower Saxony, Hannover against Wolfsburg. Just 1 point separating these two teams. The AWD Arena, the home of the red-shirted Hannover, the visitors in green, Wolfsburg. And here the new head coach, Dieter Hecking, who just had one game so far as the boss of Wolfsburg after leaving Nuremberg. That was a three-pointer against Stuttgart last time out. We join the game in the 3rd minute. The mistake here by Simon Kjær, the Danish international, gave the Norwegian international Abdullahi his 5th goal of the season. A terrific start for Hannover, but what a mistake by Kjær. Abdullahi with a good strike, getting the better of the Swiss international goalkeeper, Diego Benaglio. So a picture book start here, but Wolfsburg on 10 minutes. Pass from Wagner. On the edge of the box, Farinia. And then a deflection from a new signing on loan since January from Arsenal, Johan Juru. Almost putting the ball past his own keeper, Robert Seeler. And then another new appearance will be involved in this game. For the red shirts of Hannover with a kung fu kick on 35 minutes. A red it had to be from referee Günther Pell. Here the attack on Wagner, Porognoli, Sebastian, the 25-year-old Belgian international on his Bundesliga debut. So, down to 10 men. They're still fighting, and a lot of spirit involved. First of all, Shahed, and the ball was in the back of the net, but how? Well, that man that scored, Mohamed Diouf, scored a beauty, a bicycle overhead kick in that 5-4 thriller against Schalke on day 18. This one, a lot of luck involved, but they all count. Post, shoulder, 2-0. Not really to the amusement of Dieter Hecking, but the right winger, Farinia, almost gave him a smile. Not a bad attempt here. The left-footed strike going just wide of the target. At least there was still some life in the greens of Wolfsburg. Into stoppage time in the first half. This was Wagner. First of all, Seeler, the bounce of Hagui, and fantastic work from Juru. Spectacular defensive clearance here from the man on loan from Arsenal. Well, at half-time, she couldn't believe her eyes. Her team were trailing 2-0 against the 10-man Hannover. But just coming into the first minutes of the restart in the second period, and it was game on, 2-1. Robert Seeler with a mistake, committed himself. The ball came to Bas Doss, and there was Alexander Madlung to score his 2nd goal of the campaign. He scored his 1st last time out in that victory against Stuttgart. Well, Hannover's head coach Mirko Slonka, knowing that now this team, Wolfsburg, could come back and try and control the game, and they almost got a next goal here. Good work, and it was over the top, though, from Farinia. Excellent work from Diego, the Brazilian, one of the crowd's personal favourites. With 15 minutes remaining, here the former Bayern man, Ivica Olic, with a delivery. Another mistake by Giroud. And Farinia, yet again involved, but having no luck. At the end of the day, side netting it was. 3 minutes later, Wolfsburg powering on. Long strike here from the Czech international Jan Polak. Always going wide though. A further minute later, they were wanting some more. Diego, Olic, and the right boot of Robert Seeler kept them at bay. And that was the last chance of the game. 2-1 then for Hannover with 10 men against Wolfsburg. The second game in charge for Dieter Hecking. Not a happy time this afternoon. Hannover 2, Wolfsburg 1, the end result.